Bro was passing out herpes like it was Halloween candy. Trick or treat.
Oh,
What's up, big Gucci third leg?
what's going on, my brother?
Nice to meet you, dude.
What's going on, bro? I'm actually very apologetic to my fans and my supporters and to everyone for one, even being silent for 3 days was a lot for me. I was going through a lot of hate, depression, which saying we all go through on a daily basis. The reason I stay silent
Bro,
for 3 days
PR
is because
train.
one, when I first found out about this whole, saying a whole situation blowing up, I strictly went straight to get tested. Even right now, I'm still currently still waiting on my results. My results will be in by
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I need the story. He doesn't have the results yet. When he first found out about it, did it just is this so recent? What's going on, bro? So he just finding out about it? How everybody else found out before he did?
tomorrow. So tomorrow,
His meat.
we could definitely hop on the stream again. And literally, I have no problem showing my whole results to the world. She stated that I've been spreading HIV and HIV since 2021, which definitely was false. I have proof right here. I have my testing from 2023 of my HSV. So, Aiden, you might not know this, but 2 out of 3 people in the world have HSV1. You do know that, right?
No. Can you explain that?
Okay, so
What?
with HSV1 is I want to say like a kind of like a beginners. So close sores,
Who are those people? I'm staying away from.
even
What's the
sometimes like
signs?
even
What's the
people even
symptoms? So I
born,
know.
you know what I'm saying? But this is more so like close sores and stuff like that.
Okay. Okay. Yep. I could see it. So it says here. Yep. Scroll down a little bit. I see it. Yep. Collected, and it says
So
non-reactive and negative.
so as you see, if it says negative, of course that means you do not have it. So
What are
boom.
you positive for? What is that?
Can you read that?
It
HSV1.
says you're positive for HSV1.
Yes.
So what is that? Can you
She
explain what
said,
that means?
so positive for HSV1 means not have herpes. It means you have had probably like a cool sore, more so stuff like that. And this is very common in the whole world.
Right.
2 out of 3 people in the world have HSV1.
Let me just look it up so I can.
Content creators, most adult stars, they do not test for HSV1 in most tennis shoes. Guess what?
Right. Yeah, it says,
Everybody.
I'll just read the statistic. It says globally, an estimated 64% of the people under 50 have HSV1, which is the main cause of oral herpes.
Yes.
So let me ask
How
you a
many?
question. Where are your HSV1 herpes 50 have?
In most tennis shoes. Guess what?
Right. Yeah, it says,
Everybody.
I'll just read the statistic. It says globally, an estimated 64% of the people under 50 have HSV1, which is the main cause of
64%.
oral herpes.
Yes.
How
US.
often do you have an outbreak?
I can't even recall. I haven't had an outbreak in so long.
But anyways, that is just on here. That's not genital herpes, correct?
No.
Right. So technically what the person is saying, and again, I would love to eventually have you and that person on together if she's with it. I want to clear up both your names, but this is just in the
Definitely, because also too in the situation, I understand she is a victim, but I'm sorry, Danae Davis is not my victim. Also to kind of backtrack on everything, me and Danae filmed on February
Graphic
10th.
designer. Okay.
When we
That's
filmed
cool.
on February 10th, Danae did not show me a new test. She did not show me a previous test. She never even showed me a test. I was wrong as a content creator for even working with her, but just knowing
You good.
how desperate she sounded, how eager she was. She said she needed money to make for her, saying like for her rent. She said she needed to make money for her mom.
Bro
I
said
really
desperate.
just wanted to make a lot of content. So as y'all see, me and Danae shot 4
Bro said
videos
desperate and
that
eager.
day. The first video,
Now she was down
nothing.
bad for.
You see, I have nothing. I have no reactions. Uh I have no marks. I have nothing. As we started to film, constantly filming. We filmed 4 scenes. On the last scene, of course, when she's orally, you know what I'm saying, like she's giving me oral, but like it's very aggressive. Sometimes her teeth might start scratching me, you know what I'm saying, like stuff like that. We filmed 4 scenes, and you trying to tell me the first time, you know what I'm saying, we ever did anything, you saw a bump and didn't say nothing?
I understand what you're trying to reference here. And again, so what do you believe is obviously she's still a victim. She showed that she has it. So what do you believe is what happened to her? What do you think? You think it was somebody else who gave it to her? Can you explain what do you think that happened to her?
I'm going to be very 100% honest. And as a man, we all know
that she be around town. Bring it around.
Even as content creators, yes, we, you know what I'm saying, we might have, you know what I'm saying, like had sexual relations done with work, but it's like after work, what happens? We meet other regular people, we, you know what I'm saying, have other regular sex, which is uncommon for, which is undocumented. This girl has been on many countless of shows, been with many countless of men. I can't even name them. But it's like, I'm sorry, but it's like you're backtracking into one dude that you didn't even show no test results.
Right.
And I showed you 2, my proof. And also 2, I'm waiting tomorrow. As soon as the results come, the whole world will see, everybody will see.
The reason why I brought you on is because I've had sexual relationships with somebody who would be having sex with you. And I wanted to have you come on here and clarify that. So have you ever had sex with Sky Bree?
I ain't never heard that girl. I don't know that girl. I ain't never met that girl.
Good.
I don't know.
Good. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Then you just cleared me and Sky. Sky's clean. We're as clean as a whistle. That's great. So
you good, my brother. You good.
So what about Deshae? I know Deshae. I saw a clip about Deshae and this girl. Can you speak on the Deshae situation?
Man, time like when we did content was so long ago. So it's like I honestly, I'm not saying Deshae gave nothing, but like I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Okay.
I ain't got.
What about there's this girl named Lil Dead Janet. Do you know who that is?
Sorry, say that again.
Janet. I know you have 3,000 bodies. I know it's kind of hard to like articulate which girl I'm talking. If
I'm gonna get like even the 3,000 bodies thing, like it's like everybody believes everything. Like I could say I got 5,000 bodies. Like, you gonna believe that?
Let's be real. You obviously do have a lot of bodies. That's okay though, as long as you're clean about it and you're actually taking tests. You take tests. You just took a test. You just show me you just took a test. So it's like sex is sex, and it's good to have sex. I know it's your job and stuff, so I know you constantly have to be making sure you're clean and stuff like that. Do you know about this Janet girl, Lil Dead Janet?
I never heard her name.
Okay.
Wow.
Don't remember nobody.
No, my boy Max, he just texted me and said, please ask about Janet. I asked.
Nah, it's good.
Yeah, she's good. Okay.
I mean, like there's literally tons of girls like this. Like you telling me she's the only girl? Like there's tons of girls that's literally like spoke about it. Said Gucci3rdleg never gave me anything. When I worked with him, it's always been good vibes, good content. He had the test. With her, I had a test. She didn't have a test. Like it's crazy how saying as a young black man, it's like you're always gonna take the downfall. But
the last specific girl I'm gonna ask, Ashley G. Do you know who that is?
You know that is.
She's a girl from Miami. She's a Cuban girl. Bad little Ashley G. Bad little she go.
You got a picture of her? Yeah.
Comfy's not.
No, I don't know, Shawty.
Okay, you don't know Shawty.
I don't know, Shawty.
Okay.
Like
Get my camera on.
I like the Halloween setup.
This finna get heavy. Nah, it's finna get heavy.
He's gonna start. It's Academics. It goes everywhere.
all right, man. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy how they try to slander a black person.
They trying to slander a black man. You f the game up with this one, brother. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Niggas whacking off to some of these hoes for a long time. I'm keeping it a beat. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like a lot of my friends, they've been flying out OnlyFans for a long time. They call me nervous. Like just call me like, yo, this is like Game 7 nervousness, brother. let me just. I know you laughing, but I gotta ask, brother. You ain't gonna sit up here and tell me that shorty bit your dick. Niggas said they seen a goddamn pimple the size of Mount Everest on your dick. No homo. When you wish,
Nah, it's
come on, bro. Like, so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
tell me that was just random?
All right. For one, there's no pimple. As you see, there's a cut. Literally, is damn near like the size of a like a little.
There's a lesion on your penis, brother. Like, listen.
Wait, can I see it?
No.
Hey,
Whoa,
yo.
we can't see it on
Look.
Twitch, my nigga.
I know. I'm
Why
looking
I
at
feel
Let me look it up. Let me find the picture of it. Hold on.
Hey, yo, you looking up
Let me show you
next
something.
man, me?
Ack, I gotta see.
I'm gonna show you. All right. You trying to tell me Alicia grows in one day? I mean, not in a day, but a couple hours.
Brother.
We filmed 4 videos that day.
Yeah.
Pimple was there before. How come you can't see it, but you see it on the last video?
So
That happened aggressive, you know what I'm saying? Like aggressive aura, like.
Well, I mean, all right. Let's start with your explanation first. You said there was an open cut. Number one, and you know, I do think this is awakening for everything that's happening in the OnlyFans community. It's just not as regulated as like the porn industry, which is primarily based in LA.
Wait, chat. That
Brother,
Ack
do you
examined
think
his
it was
dick.
safe for you to have sex with somebody with the open cut on your penis, bro?
Thing about it is, knowing the situation she was in, I literally told her. She literally said she needed 4 videos. Like she literally said, "I like my."
Wait, what do you think you told her? So you told her, "Yo, my penis."
I literally look. I literally said, "I have a cut on my wound. I mean, I have a cut on my penis."
Oh
now.
my god.
Now, hold on. I'm gonna be honest though. I'm just trying to get some details right. You know what I mean? Because shout out to my boy Adin, but Adin trying to get a platform to talk. We just gotta get to the truth. You gotta tell me if she's lying because Adin finna get on. Yo, Adin, I might have the plug. We might get her on here tonight.
Okay.
Hold on. She said you told her that you cut yourself shaving, but hair don't grow on your dick. That shit was crazy.
Oh no, shaving. She's saying this nigga got a hairy piece.
Hair. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Ack,
No,
it grows on my dick. I'll show y'all right now. No, it does.
No homo.
No, look,
no homo.
No,
You
Ack,
packing
Ack,
like
I'll
this,
show you.
like,
Ack, don't leave. I'm just.
sorry, you're gonna have some hair.
It does. I can vouch. Hair grows on my dick. It grows on my dick.
Thank you. Bro,
I'm a vouch. It does. It grows on my dick.
Yo.
You gonna sit here and tell me hair
Shaving,
comes-
that's
Bro,
crazy. I've never heard of
Nah,
that.
don't show
I'm
it.
not about to say
No,
that.
don't show
I've
it.
never heard
Please
that.
don't show it.
Hey, bro.
Must be uncircumcised.
So you're telling me when you're shaving up your shaft.
Yes, I gotta shave everything.
That's OD.
Nah, Ack, I will vouch. Hair grows on my penis too.
Then I'm gonna keep it real. AK, I don't know if you noticed, but if you shave, it grows like 2 inches, bro.
Well, hold on, we're talking about on the shaft. Like, we're
Yes.
not talking about pubic hair.
Ack, on my life, it grows on my shaft. I swear my life it does. On my dick, it does. Ack,
Wait.
Ack, I'm gonna send you it. Watch, come here.
Okay, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Fucking
Don't do that.
Sasquatch.
How are you gonna say don't do that when I could go find your dick right now if I wanted to? Come
Hey,
on, bro.
yo.
Wait, I'm not trying to get TMI, but let's say her story is right. There's probably dozens of girls who wouldn't, because the girl who came out, like, first of all, you're saying you don't have it. So she looks stupid.
Someone said Ack
So
got a pussy.
why would other women come out and speak up and say anything if they know that their career is going to be done? Nobody's going to be down to say, I caught it and it's from him. This girl who's trying to be a whistleblower, bro, who the f is about to go to her OnlyFans and whack off to her having all type of shit now? You get what I'm saying? So she's not helping herself.
Ack is so dumb.
I think she's speaking up, basically saying,
So dumb.
you probably got other women who got infected. They're just not speaking.
It's so dumb. That literally brings so much traffic to her stuff, bro. So much attention that people never even knew who she was. And they could just skip the videos with the diseases.
Yeah, I would believe that, but then again, I have multiple women that I recently just filmed with that got tested and their results showed up negative.
We all know testing for HSV2 is very temperamental, right? Like, first of all, even if they do a blood test, which is supposed to be the accurate test, and by the way, I read all this through watching them little sex workers like do their little spaces today. and watch health providers talk to them is you get false positives. You said
Chat
hair grows
right
on your
now.
dick,
Send me the
and
girl's
you do
Instagram. I'm
shave
gonna DM her, get her on
your
stream
shaft.
tonight.
Now,
Send me the girl's IG right now.
you also said earlier, you said act. Well, she was giving me head and her teeth is a little bit aggressive. So your official story is that she bit your dick.
I was shaving, got injured. A small injury turns into a more bigger, you know what I'm saying, cut. When of course she was giving me oral. One scene, two scene, third scene, fourth scene, like it's gonna kind of like get bigger. The cut's gonna get bigger.
Somebody could have it and be asymptomatic, right? So
Yeah, that's the thing.
I get why everything's viral about it, but you're saying that you 100% hand on the Bible, you have never had any type of outbreak, right? And
Yeah.
again, you've never had an
She just
outbreak
DM'd
before,
me.
and that particular thing that was caught, because there's a part of me thinking,
Oh wait, no, she didn't.
like, dude, I googled you. I never heard about you before, respectfully. You know what I mean? And I don't know too much about male, but I hear you run that scene. Like a lot of girls want to collab with you. Apparently, she wanted to collab with you because of your name, brother. It kind of like part of me kind of feels like, bro, she's a small creator. You the nigga who got all the clout, all the girls. They need you more than you need them. That you probably was like, yeah, I got an outbreak, but like, yo, bro, she gonna either have to deal with it or whatever. And you probably did keep it a little bit 100 with her, like, yo, bro, you see what's up. And she, thirsty for the collab, still went ahead with it. Now she's trying to expose you. Here's my thing though, right? Like, you're coming on Adin's stream to categorically deny that you never had herpes, ever. Right?
Never.
Why would you call it quits?
I mean, for one, I've already been enough to retire, but then again, it's like it's not really about that. I'm more so just trying to really protect my peace, family's peace, and people around me peace. I feel like ever since I got into the whole world of content, it's been a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to do with, and it's like there's a lot more I want to do in my life. Like content was not the first thing I wanted to even do in my life.
And this was his out. There you go. This was his out.
Like this is something I just kind of like fell into my hands, you know what I'm saying, when I met Tiana Trump. But at the end of the day, it's like, what could I say? I'm ready for the next chapter, honestly.
Did you not like review the content to be like, yo, niggas is gonna think I'm burning? Like, yo, this is your career, of course, at the time, right? Like, wouldn't you be like, yo, bro, I don't want to put this out because if niggas, like, obviously we know when niggas are watching porn, unless they're Adin, they're not looking at your penis. Adin watches all penis, trust me.
Well, no, I'll explain it. I actually personally, I don't look at. Well, I have to see a dick in the porno for sure. I can't watch girls finger themselves.
Come on, bro. What
I need to watch her get penetrated by a penis.
Hey, yo.
But in particularly, like speaking, like I'm sure a lot of people are like that as well. Watching a girl finger herself, she's kind of like playing for the camera. Watching her get penetrated, it's better for me to jerk off and come.
I'd be a cuck.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking, like, yo, put like this. Yo, even if it was like knowing like basic sex ed history, right? If I was having sex with the girl, right, and say, all right, let's say it was a shaving issue, but it looked like it could be misinterpreted as herpes, why would I put that video? Second of all, it's kind of like, think about like, say you were peeing on a girl, golden shower, and your pee look cloudy. Say, yo, that looked like you might have like chlamydia or some other shit. Did you not look at it and be like, yo, that looks crazy? Because everyone's online and they're like, that looks crazy.
Yo, Ak. It's up to you, Gucci. We can we can have those girls in, but Danae Davis would like to come in Discord right now. But if you don't want to have her, if you would like, Danae Davis says she's down. No, okay. So Ak, we'll do it after. Okay, tomorrow then, or whatever. We'll do you and Danae tomorrow. She's down to come in right now. But we could push it to tomorrow.
She's accusing you of having an infecting, which, by the way, that would be a crime, right? So if you are aware that you are diagnosed with herpes and you are intentionally disseminating that virus to other individuals without asking them if they are in consent of having sex with you, knowing
Guilty or
that you
innocent, Chad? What y'all
contracted it,
think?
you are actually committing a crime. That she's accusing you of doing such. Have you thought about, clear you don't want to get on the stream now with her? Are you thinking about like maybe even legally forcing her to either backtrack on that, shutting up, or maybe even pursuing just further legal actions to make sure she's not going to keep saying this about you? Because she's saying you're
Well,
spreading
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, definitely for sure.
I want to get these.
I've already been
Gu-
with it. After my result tomorrow, I definitely will.
Gucci, let's get these girls in that you wanted me to interview and ask about, at least before a decision is made, or opinions are made.
Hey, what's your name? That everyone could know.
I go by Bianca Blue.
Bianca Blue. Okay. How do you know Gucci?
He took dick.
Me and Gucci, we shot in February and we shot in July.
Okay. Now you understand recently there's a whole saga. There's a woman claiming that she contracted herpes from Gucci. What's your thoughts on that, and what's your experience with him?
Um, my thoughts on what's going on right now is I'm actually still trying to see exactly what is real and what is not real. I'm with everybody else on this. As far as my experience with Gucci, um, it's been nothing but we haven't ever had an issue. I've never caught anything from Gucci. The first time his test results were 72 hours too old for my liking. So we shot with a condom. The first time I shot with him in February, it was no head, full condom scene. That's just that. So the second time I shot with him in
So she's
July,
saying these girls have no standards, but she did. Hmm.
we had
Mhm.
full test results. We shot 7 scenes that day. It was like
Damn.
I was there for I think we were there in Houston for like 19 hours together, and then I went right back home, and it was no problems. He
Uh,
edits the content, he sends the content. Like as far as a coworker in
very,
this, he's been nothing but 10 out of 10.
I
Hey,
appreciate
Wait, hold on.
Gucci.
Act. Do you see her? I'm sorry. Nice to meet you. I'm Adin. Do you have a camera that you can display or no?
I do not want to be on camera currently because I wasn't really prepared to be on camera tonight.
Gotcha.
No,
Okay.
yeah,
I
no,
probably will.
no. Like literally, this is my first time even like telling her about the stream because when she found out about the situation, lied to me. I was getting death threats, hate comments. She was the only one of the only people to call me, kind of just like telling me, okay, like Gucci, like saying you could come out about your truth, saying you could let everybody know, saying, and
Hey,
she kind of pretty much encouraged me to kind of like speak up because I would just, I don't.
Hey, Gucci. So she mentioned that the first time you guys shot, your tests weren't up to date for her liking.
Yeah.
Is that normal for you? Where you might
You would
you
ask
might
that
be about
question. You think this nigga's gonna answer truthfully?
to film a scene with a woman, but maybe your test results isn't that current? Because again, we're at this stage
How
of,
often do you guys
and this is
test
where
for
I'll also
STDs,
bring
chat?
her back into it. The thing about this herpes thing is that it's not always easily detected via tests. I think on the regular standard panel that most people have these tests done on,
Yeah, they
not
don't
even
put.
it's not even put on that. It's detected via a direct blood test, but even then, it has false positives. So sometimes even your primary care physician will be like unless you're having symptoms, they won't necessarily go out of their way and test for it.
His personal doctor or wherever he goes knows that he, is in the industry. He smashes a lot of people. You tell me that doctor did not test for everything. That's that sounds like a lawsuit. I would sue. There's no way.
That it seems like she's confident you maybe didn't have an outbreak, but is she confident you don't
Like they know what work he
have
does.
herpes at all?
Who else got it? That's why I want to know. And did anybody else come out and say they had it?
Okay, so is that a question for me?
So
I
so
asked him
so
that.
so so it's really for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it.
How confident am I that he does not have the virus at all? I don't know because I would have to see his current test results, which clearly we're all waiting for. The world is waiting for these test results.
Right. What
My
time?
initial
What
fear,
Gucci? What time tomorrow will you have the results?
I want to say afternoon, only because I know mornings. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of
If he
usually
if he came
backtrack.
on the next
I,
day,
I
I'm gonna go
usually
to
get
that stream too.
I usually get my results like 2
I got
p.m.,
you.
3 p.m.
And by the way, Gucci, like, so in the porn community, they use like the same testing facility, right? Are you using that same testing facility, or are
Nah,
you using a private one where you have to? Because I think when they use the
there's
same
three,
one, go ahead.
there's three common places that a lot of people go,
Innocent or guilty,
concentrate, go to
chat?
get tested. My most familiar place is gonna be Empower Testing. It's a black owned in Atlanta. I go to talent testing usually when I'm in Miami or let's say like LA because I know it comes back quicker. Then when I'm just like, you know, saying back home, I go to my regular doctor.
So the one that
Wait,
you're
is he
waiting for
reading a
tomorrow, because I
script?
believe what people have told me is that the
No way,
talent
bro.
testing one actually populates that.
Nah, Aiden's trolling.
My regular doctor.
Nah, he's not reading the script.
So
Nah, he's holding the camera, bro.
so the one that
Wait,
you're
is he
waiting for
reading a
do him like
tomorrow,
that.
because
script?
I believe what people have told me is that the
Don't do him
talent
like that,
testing
Aiden.
one. Are you going to
Nah, I don't
that
think.
one or
Nah, he's not.
Empower, as you said, or are you going to your own private physician?
My own private. My own private.
So if you're going to your own private physician, it's then upon you. Like, how can we verify it? Because again, your private physician
Nah, he's
can't
holding the
Yeah,
camera.
definitely.
evidence. How will we be able to verify it?
I believe I just have to pull up on my phone. Honestly, you can't fake the truth on the phone. You know, when the truth is right there.
Really quick. I have a question for you, bro. So I want to know the first thing. Obviously, like, let's just say you are. It's a two-part question. Let's say tomorrow comes
Yeah.
and your results are all negative. How are you going to take action? Are you going to countersue? Are you going to, like, I need to know what you're going to do because it does. I understand where you're kind of coming from. You want to be done with this industry completely, but what is your exact first move as soon as you get caught innocent? And then I don't want to put this out there, but I'm just curious. What if you get caught being positive? It's just something that I gotta ask. I mean,
Definitely. So just like you said, there's always two sides to the story. When I will be proven negative, I 100% want to quit OnlyFans, content, all that. I literally just want to stick to acting, pick up some more hobbies, pick up some more careers, probably like some music, acting, entertainment. But my main goal right now will be to push safe sex. So I actually, it's funny. I've actually already been working on the condom brand, and as well too, I have
Nah, this was a great wake up call for the community.
launched hashtag wrap it up NFT. You know what I'm saying? Which I will be donating 10,000 in profits
Promoing.
to sexual awareness
That's a businessman.
companies.
He's PR trained, bro.
Just to clarify, because you did say you're going to your private physician. If the industry
What?
as a whole is unsatisfied, right? Because they're going to say, our eyes see this,
Third
but
leg
your
NFT.
tests that you present at that point say
What the hell?
otherwise. They might say, we want you to be then retested via talent testing, which is something that is a industry standard rather than your. Yeah, are you down to get retested via the industry standard that they could also verify by?
Yes, definitely.
So you
Show of
say, you say
hands.
you're also like promoting a condom.
Yeah.
Are you promoting anything that might? Because here's the thing: what people might not know, and Aiden, it's not a laughing matter, brother. Like, we're serious.
The thing that I'm not laughing at. No, I'm not laughing at. Really?
Now you want to be serious. Now you want to be
Don't do
serious.
that.
No.
This
Now
is
you want to be serious.
Aiden.
Don't do that shit, bro. I laughed at the part where you said.
Okay, I've been joking.
No. I'm laughing at the part where it's about an N. Can you guys let me
Ain't funny.
finish? Holy shit, bro!
This shit ain't funny.
It's not
This
funny.
shit is not, bro.
It's not
this
funny.
is not
It's not
fucking
funny. It's not
This is
funny.
not
But you're
fucking funny.
making
This
an
is my real
NFT.
life.
You're
Look,
making an
this
NFT
is
out of a
my-
condom,
this is
bro.
my fucking
How
life.
can I not
Are
laugh
you
at
fucking
that?
laughing?
You're making an
Bro, this is
NFT
my
out of a
life. Bro, you think this
condom.
is funny? Bro,
Oh
You're
my
making an
God.
NFT out of a condom, bro. You're not taking it serious. You're making you're trying to profit off of this whole thing. You're making an NFT out of a. See, you're laughing. You know it's a joke, bro.
Wait, hold on.
bro.
Look at Fear about Gary to clip it.
Something that not even just the community, like as like OnlyFans content creators, but the whole world does not know about HSV. if they do not know about something, it's like it's gonna keep spreading. It's like,
Yo, it says here about 12% of people under the age
when's
of
the last
50 have HSV2.
last
So
week?
HSV2 is very unlikely. It's 12% in people. So
That's
Yeah,
high.
I don't think HSV2 is very common. I mean, I think HSV1 is very
12% is
common, but I
very
don't think
high.
two.
yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to
That's
cut
at
you
least
off.
1 out of 10.
I mean, you said sorry?
No, I was just telling you academics the percentage how much HSV2 is common.
Hey, Adin, you know why I asked that?
Why?
Listen, I hear the conversations that happen in the industry. I would go to say at least 40% of motherfuckers in the industry got that.
What?
You think?
I'm talking about music industry.
Oh, hell.
Wait,
Because I
rap?
could name you. Hold on. I could name you like
I
all
hear
of.
a lot about artists.
No, I could name you 20 popular Instagram models that the word is they have it, and every time I see a new nigga fucking them, I'm like, if I'm hearing that, they must have heard it, which means maybe they both got it. And it's
That's
something that, you know, it's more taboo in the outside world than the industry.
Like, and it's like, I don't get that because it's like, we regularly have to get tested. As a content creator, as a porn star, you got to get tested at least twice a month. As a rapper, just a known person, like, nobody is literally, like, requiring you to have your test requirements. Just like I said, Danae Davis never even showed me a test. I'm not even sure if she even got tested ever before me. That's what I'm saying. Like, her having HIV, I'm not denying her as a victim. I respect that, but still, she does not have to be my victim. She's been with
What
Danae
musicians have
Davis
it,
has
chat?
been with constant rappers. Blueface. I'm not even sure who else. Like, I'm not about to sit here and drop names, but come on, like, we ain't about to do that.
Hey, would you believe, based on the timeline, right? And I'm pretty sure you've seen her videos and stuff like that. Do you believe that she contracted? You said
Yeah, I see her.
not.
I've been seeing her.
You said she might be a victim, just not your victim. Do you think she contracted that before you or after you? And were you worried? Because again, if she has it and she you, you don't seem too worried. But are you like, God damn, like did this chick burn me? Because she claiming you burned her.
Like, thing is, of course I'm worried, but just like I said, I literally just got tested, so I'm waiting on my results too.
Are you worried? And if you did contract it, would you think that she gave it to you?
For sure, I would know she gave it to me. In 2023, I already was tested for HSV1 and 2.
Okay.
I was negative.
So
And I have hold up.
He showed it to me.
Ago.
Yeah.
I was watching. Okay, so it's a possibility that she's blaming you while the whole time she gave it to you. If you have it, not saying you do. Jesus,
Got it.
That's a possibility.
So there's a world then. There's a world that she also could have given it to you.
Skip over that.
But let's just say any OnlyFans male star, especially someone of your magnitude, if they did have or contracted HSV2, would that be a career ender, or would it just mean you have to take more precautions? Like, would people still film with you? And I guess I could ask that to that young lady who's here. If she knew you had it, would she still film with you?
Chat, what other girls do you also want to know? Ask girls.
And that's where,
in the
like,
chat.
I'm saying, like, sexual can become. So there is many, you know what I'm saying, content creators who are HSV2 positive who still film content, you know what I'm saying. Yes, they do have to, you know what I'm saying, take more precautions.
Sex. No, I don't think she had it.
Wearing condoms, dealing with a partner who also has HSV2.
Danae Davis would like to come on.
She clean, I'm clean.
The dude is not gonna come on here and be like, yo, of course I gave it to her.
Right.
If anything, he was gonna be like, yeah, that nasty order from somebody else.
Of course
I
not.
might be a victim. So again, you know, and this was the only
I already don't trust her, bro. But like, let's hear her out.
part I wanted to ask. I'm not a journalist in that sense, but ask some question because I think he was gonna spin the public with them not knowing about like HSV2 in the sense of yeah, you could seemingly not have it, but have it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Right.
because he came on here saying that he had a 2023 test, but he's talking about HSV1, right? And he's like, well, everybody got like a cold sore. No, we're talking about genital herpes here.
Correct.
Thank you guys so much for giving him a platform to do this. I really am so grateful. You guys don't understand how much this just helped me with my situation. So I just want to express admiration. I know academics, you may not like OnlyFans models, but you are doing an amazing thing for us.
Of course it helped her,
I
bro.
don't want
This dude only had a test from 2023.
to cry. I don't want
That's
to
the
get
only test
emotional
he
on here. I
showed.
just want to state facts,
Okay.
not anything else.
100%. And again, it only makes sense to have you on. I obviously want to hear both sides. And, I don't know, were you being sarcastic by saying thank you to platforming him, or are you actually being serious?
No, I'm being so serious.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of girls that have been in the same circumstance as me, and they just haven't conjured up the confidence. They didn't have the people around them to tell them, like, listen, it's okay that you went through this. And I was blessed enough to be in that predicament where my mother was like, listen, I'm behind you full-fledged. I have friends that are behind me 100% waiting to drop
Where's her
videos and
victim
proof and
list?
everything like that. So it's just like, I really, I literally can't express my gratitude enough. You guys, like, yeah.
So talk us through, hold on, talk us through exactly everything. Let's go from the beginning. I want to know because obviously, tomorrow his results come out and yeah. So I want to know like from the jump exactly, if you don't mind telling the story. For everyone that doesn't know, go ahead.
Oh, as far
Ice
as the story in
Spice.
Gucci goes, basically, as many people know, Deshae Frost gave me the opportunity to go on his show, and there I broadcasted my personality. I made a name for myself through what we did on the stream and everything like that. And can I clear up this speculation real quick about Deshae? So me and Deshae did have sex, protected while we were on his show in November of 2023. I contracted HSV2 February 10th, 2024. I did not know that I had it until late March. I cannot give you the exact date yet. I have to go to Piedmont Urgent Care.
Now, how did that happen? She had it for a whole month
and get that exact date
and didn't know how many bodies. What is the list? How many bodies for that whole month?
so I can have that exact receipt for you.
How many?
Right?
Okay.
The last time me and him had vaginal
GG's,
sex was November of 2023. So he does not have HSV.
You said vaginal sex. Did you guys later on have oral sex?
Yes.
Okay. And when did you guys have oral sex?
June.
Okay. A few months ago.
But only oral.
Okay.
Only oral.
Hey, man.
I guess you can't catch nothing.
So again, there's going to be a lot of sex education that's kind of have to be given to like the mass audience who just don't know. There's a lot of taboo stuff. So you said you contracted it from.
So Twitch really like giving these girls a big name, like hopping on these Twitch streams. That's interesting.
From your knowledge in February, how could you prove, or how would you be able to prove when you contracted it? Because from my understanding of that virus is that someone may have it for a unlimited amount of time, but might only know once they have an outbreak. So how did you know that you contracted at that time, as opposed to maybe you had it all along and the symptoms presented itself at that time that you then went to the urgent care and got
questions
tested?
that we need.
Okay. So with collaborating with Gucci was the first person I've ever seen an active lesion on, or a lesion ever in my life, with a sexual partner that I've engaged with. A friend of mine, whenever I was in high school, contracted HSV, and I saw her lesions.
You can't trust a girl that sucks a dick with a clear bump on it, a cut on it. Like, why would you even trust any words that come out of her mouth? What was in her mouth was a dick with cuts on it, and you're trusting words that's coming out of her mouth.
The first time that I ever experienced any kind of irritant was 5 days after I first had sex with Gucci. On February 15th, I thought that I split open my vagina because whenever we were having sex, I couldn't finish because it hurt so bad. I literally thought that I was.
Ew, TMI,
I
bro.
split it open. It started bleeding
TMI.
and everything. I was so dry whenever everything happened. It literally was so confusing to me.
He said you were aware of the open sore or cut or lesion. He said he had told you that, and you had said, I watched some of your videos. You said that he had told you that he nicked himself while shaving his shaft. And he came on the stream to say, after that, because y'all filmed 5 scenes, and you could confirm and deny any of these things I'm saying, but I'm just stating what he said. He said maybe while you were giving him fellatio, your teeth worsened the open cut that made it appear like that on the last video. What's your response to all that, man?
My response is that he did not say anything about his lesion or his sore whenever we first engaged in sexual contact.
At all?
It wasn't at all. It wasn't until February 14th whenever
Did
we
you
were
notice
laying in
it?
bed.
Did you notice
Huh?
it? Did you
I did.
notice?
Yes, I did see it. My thought process whenever I was coming into it was this was my first professional collab. The collaborations that I had prior were all romantic partners that I was comfortable enough to have sex with on camera. He was the first person that I ever had sex with that I did not know prior. And not only that, he was somebody that I was watching online and that I was fantasizing over for the longest. So whenever I got there, I assumed
Stutter. We got
that it
him.
was a safe space.
Could you do it?
We got him.
What did you? Sorry, what did you
Like she saw it, bro. She saw it. She assumed that it wasn't what she thought it was.
think it was? You know, because you know you did see it. So what did you think that it was?
I honestly, whenever I was going into it, I really didn't think much of it. It wasn't. So what's crazy is the reason what made me ask is because I I don't know if I can show the videos anymore, right? But it changed. What it was the first day that I met him turned into 3 different things, you know? I didn't know what it was, what that was on his dick.
This, you said y'all filmed several times. I thought it was the same day. You're saying this was over several days.
Yes,
How
I
many?
filmed with Gucci. The first day we filmed 3 sets. 3 sets. So it was the one that went mega viral with the tan and blue outfit, and then we filmed the black set with the black and the fishnets, and then we filmed another set in the same B&B with red. We filmed 3 sets that day. That day he invited me to fly out to Houston and spend the week with him, and I agreed. I packed up my bags, I packed up my Airbnb, and I literally flew out there. And there we filmed 2 sets. 3 actually. One was one in the red set.
Damn, they got
Another one
6.
was while I had a pink dress on, and the other one was a threesome while we were drunk.
And it was in Houston that you said, "Hey, your penis looked like this the first night, but now you're noticing some difference." That's what you're saying, right?
That's not exactly what I said. No, that's not how it went. I literally, whenever I was laying there, I noticed, because over time, I noticed that he was like messing with himself. Right? I noticed that he would like put his hand down there. Now I know he was itching it.
So he was itching it. You saw him itch it. You saw him start to itch it.
I saw him put his hand down there and fix himself, and now I know that that's a discreet way to scratch your herpes sore.
Got it.
So
I guess. I guess. Now you can't fix your piece or you got herpes. Hello?
I asked him, I was like, hey, what is that on your dick? I didn't say, oh, it changed over time. No. I just said, what is that on your dick?
Bro, just adjusting his piece.
Oh, I cut myself while shaving. He said, oh, that's crazy. But Adin, I completely believe you whenever you say that you get hair on your dick.
I do.
I have an ex that had hair on his dick.
Yes.
So whenever I heard that, I was like, no, I've met a man that had hair on his dick before. And I know it's very rare because I've had numerous sexual partners in the past. There's only one man that I came in contact with that had that, but it's still possible. And you guys can get a doctor to come on here and talk about it.
So that's why,
real.
but that's why you were kind of like not really like freaking out, because you thought, oh wow, maybe that's just what it was. I understand.
On top of that, he's one of the biggest porn stars in the game.
So you're like, yeah, you're thinking like, oh, there's no way, because he's one of the biggest porn stars in the game. There's no way he could have that. Got it.
I'm 19 years old. This is my first collaboration. I didn't even know that I was supposed to go to talent testing or clear. Bianca Blue, actually, the person that you brought up here, I actually had a conversation with her a little bit afterwards. I would have to check what date it was, but I already told her that.
She just said something crazy. Maybe I'm tripping. She said she didn't know that she had to do like talent testing until that scene. I'm pretty sure, right? Like, and what's crazy is like she definitely smashed a whole bunch of times before that.
You thought, oh wow, maybe that's just what it was. I
On top of
understand.
that, he's one of the biggest porn stars in the game.
So you're
Porn
like,
Made
star.
videos
you're thinking
before
like,
that.
oh, there's no way because he's one of the biggest porn stars in the game. There's no way he could have that. Got it.
I'm 19 years old. This is my first collaboration. I didn't even know that I was supposed to go to talent testing or clear. Bianca Blue, actually, the person that you brought up here, I actually had a conversation with her a little bit afterwards. I would have to check what date it was, but I already told her that he had herpes. She was there the night before I linked up with him. If we compare dates, she was there the night before. If not, she was there 2 nights before, but she was in that range.
Oh, so she passed it. Oh, wait a minute. Now she's saying she passed it.
She was there, and
Do you believe he had sex with her during that time?
he had sex with her while he had that outbreak, but she didn't see it. She told me herself she didn't see it, even whenever we spoke about it. And I showed her the videos. She actually saw more videos than the rest of the world saw. She was like, oh my gosh, what the fuck? She even confirmed to me, yeah, that looks like herpes. That's why she's not going to sit up here and say, I don't think he has herpes. She's not going to say that. She's not going to corroborate his story because she knows what I told her back whenever I was still devastated about what happened to me.
Do you think she got paid off, or do you think she's just keeping her mouth shut for a specific reason? Why would she say otherwise?
I have no idea. I don't know this girl from really a can of paint. This was just somebody that I wanted to let aware because she was a collaboration of his. After I caught HSV, I actually reached out to numerous porn stars. I met some porn stars in person, like on a whim, randomly, and I told them my story. This story was not necessarily a secret amongst the porn community, especially if I came across you and I came in contact with you, I did tell. I told as many people as I could. It just didn't get far enough.
Got it.
I have a theory, and I'm gonna parlay into a question. So, if what you're saying is right, and even about this Bianca Blue girl who was just on here, and she might have been exposed to it. Who knows if she did contract the virus, or who knows if she had the virus already? Because we all know how the virus presents itself. I think the question here also becomes, because I have a theory that there is, and that's why I asked him. I said, how many people you think are in this industry, especially of OnlyFans,
Who's telling the truth?
that you think might have the virus, that might just be
Gucci3rdleg.
selected to say, hey, okay, Danae wants to shoot with me. I'm having an outbreak. I'm gonna just tell her next week when I'm good, or 2 weeks, whatever the time it is. I feel like you're the most vocal person that's out in it, and here's the question: why did you out it? And do you think that there are people that are being silent because there's almost a scarlet letter on you right now, while other people are like, yeah, he gave me the joint too, but I'm gonna keep it low because I'm still gonna be able to work.
Right.
Now, when people think of you, they instantly think of that.
Mm-hmm. So basically, it was built up over time. Whenever I first contracted the virus, I really did want to speak out, but because of the people around me, the people I was messing with and everything like that, they didn't want, like what's going on right now, they didn't want the world to think they had herpes too, because I had herpes. So I was really saving other people's asses that I was around. And also, I was also way too afraid to just come out because OnlyFans is my main source of income. I am the breadwinner in my family. Even at 19, 20 years old, I was still the breadwinner in my family. My mom was being assisted and everything like that. I didn't just feel comfortable going out and saying, oh yeah, I had herpes. Victims of sexual assault, victims of things like this don't just come out blatantly immediately. Even then, even whenever I wanted to, didn't mean that I was going to go and do it.
So
It was just something in my heart that I knew that I wanted to do.
So you speaking up now, what's changed, right? Obviously, the whole world is You're not, by the way. I want to let you know it's very. I'm gonna let you speak on what you want to speak on. Actually, no. Matter of fact, I'll hold my thought. You tell me what you're just about to say. Go ahead.
Okay, so about a month ago, the only other man that I publicly had.
Is that a tat on
Actually, no.
her
Matter of
head?
fact, I'll hold my thought. You tell me what
fuck's
you're just about to
going on?
say. Go ahead.
Okay, so about a month ago,
Kill somebody?
the only other man that I publicly had unprotected sex with after I caught herpes, Touch Money V. He does not have herpes either.
Publicly.
He called me and he was like, "I need to let you know something that's been weighing on me. There's another girl saying that Gucci gave her herpes, but she's not going to come out and say it. It's this white girl, and I don't necessarily want to say her name. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy because that is her story and what she wants to tell. But there
GG's,
were
Adin.
rumors that he already gave somebody else herpes, right? And so I was like, oh my God. So I was right. Because whenever I first caught it, I was like, what if he's doing it to a ton of people? And then after that, he had a collaboration that I noticed, and she's some porn star's baby mother or something like that. And I noticed that she quit OnlyFans after working with him. That's another thing that I noticed.
He left.
Then,
Good day to be not out here. OF girls. It's a good day. Great day.
How many girls would you say that are that have associated themselves with Gucci that you think may have it?
that I think or that I know so far?
That you know so far.
Both.
Well, allegedly, no, whatever, because I don't necessarily know if these girls are completely telling the truth, but I do believe them. Right now, I have 3 people confirmed that are telling me that they got it from him and tested positive after they collabed with him, all of which are on the fence about pressing charges. But I want to say something and I want to show something real quick. Just because he did try to just say that weird stuff about, oh yeah, she probably gave it to me. So I'm going to go on my Quest Diagnostics.
What
Mind
is
you,
her
I did
test?
not
'Cause
know
his is
about talent testing
2023.
or clear whenever
Okay.
this happened. So I'm going to log in because this man, for some reason, didn't want to show himself logging in. Little reminder, if you go on Twitter, you'll see that he was known whenever his name was Mandingo Gucci for faking his test results. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind.
Wow.
But if you do your research on him, but watch, it's signing in. Give me a second. March 1st, 2024, I was still negative for HSV2 and HSV1.
And then what was the date that you tested positive for it?
I can't tell you yet. As soon as I call, because I will call the place. I did not get an actual.
Okay.
I didn't get on here. I got a phone call that I tested positive for it.
Someone said, "Can you ask about the Melt situation? Did you? Because I know who Melt is. Is that somebody that you had sex with, not knowing that you had HSV2, or what happened with that?"
So, well, respectfully, I really didn't want to talk about that man because he is clout chasing. He's actually started to burn a lot of bridges with people in the industry. For some reason.
Okay.
I'm not really sure why.
Oh, Mel.
Hey, so
Clout
I wanted to,
Hold on. She got it right here. Let's see.
Okay, so we're gonna scroll to 3/1
24. We see it. Yep.
View.
Okay.
Wait a second. So I want you to see hepatitis B. So we're gonna go to HSV1 and 2. I was still negative
Got it.
for both.
Got it.
3/1/2024. Gucci, if you get that positive result tomorrow, you did not get it from me, boo. Respectfully. But
how much do you trust that he's going to his private physician rather than?
I don't believe a word she's saying. And I don't believe a word he's saying.
And
The fact of the matter is they smashed when he had bumps on his dick.
one of these, industry standards. He said he's going to a private physician, so he's going to have to share his results rather than, something that could be verified, or something that's more industry standard. What's your thoughts about that?
Who's guilty, Chad?
my thoughts is he's been literally
Somebody's guilty.
documented as a liar. Like there are numerous accounts saying that he's lied to people's faces. So I don't trust him in the slightest bit. Not a word that this man says anymore I will ever believe unless I, one, have proof from not only him, but a third party that has nothing to do with his personal life. Nothing. That is the only time I will believe that anything that comes out of his mouth. I know that I
Danae,
from this man.
Danae, are you going to continue to be doing OnlyFans and content like that? To that matter, are you going to continue to do so even though you tested positive for HSV2? I just want to know, what does the future look like for you?
So as far as collaborations, I've stopped for months. The last collaboration that I had was with Touch Money V a couple months ago. I think it was about 3 months ago. I have not done an actual sexual collaboration in a couple months. I do not plan on continuing collabs. I do plan on keeping my OnlyFans up, and I may drop content if I choose to, but that is now something that I do want to leave behind. Because it has caused some trauma in my life.
You said the last collab with Touch Money V, that was after you reportedly contracted the virus. Were you upfront with him and saying, "Hey, listen, I got this," or
Yes.
did you not know yet? And he was okay with it.
I was completely aware that I had HSV, and not only that, I was telling people. By the time that I came in contact with Touch Money V, he was already mutual friends with people who were talking about it in front of him that I caught HSV2 from Gucci. So he hit me up in my DM, texted me, telling me that he wanted to collab with me, and he was like, "But I have a couple questions." I didn't even tell him about my HSV2 diagnosis. He asked me, "Hey, I heard this. Is this true?"
Wow.
And I told him yes. And then afterwards, he still decided like he wanted to still collaborate. He was completely aware. I even told him to make himself completely comfortable because he was in his head at the time. He even called his doctor himself, and his doctor told him that if she doesn't have an outbreak or is about to get an outbreak, the chances
That's a dog.
of you catching HSV2 is low. It's actually down to 10%. Even if if it's a viral shedding episode, it is still low at 10%.
So much plug types. Something about he ate your ass.
Oh, you're talking about Melt. Okay. Literally, he literally ate my in January or February before I collabed with Gucci. I never had sex with Melt again. I never even seen Melt again after I freaking collabed with Gucci. He is completely in the clear of HSV. He's literally just talking about how I got karma for telling people that he ate my.
Okay, so I mean, I was with him like last year, and I guess he got mad at me about something, so he just now decided to release the video. And he told me, "I'm gonna send you the video. If you don't want it released, I'm not gonna release it." So a few months later is when he decided to release the video, and it went viral. I cried and cried and cried. Don't release the video. Take it down. He published it. I guess he sold it to some type of porn site, and it went viral from there. And I begged him for months to take the video down. "Oh, you got to talk to my management team. You got to talk to da. He kept dubbing me and pushing me off for months. So long story short, I was just like, all right, I'm gonna get my lawyer involved. So he was just like, "Oh, I don't have time to deal with that. I'll take it down." He never took the video down until the other day. So then I told him, like, "Bro, I am pregnant. I can't be dealing with none of this shit that you're talking about. Like, block my number." So I go to the doctor every 2 weeks because I'm pregnant. Nothing came back, but it's just, why are you ignoring me?
They heard everything.
That's
Probably scared it's his kid.
What you did say is that you are a victim, but you also said that you said it was your
Pray for
fault.
the kid,
and I
man.
think some people
Pray
might
for
be
the
having a
child.
hard time rationalizing what that means. If you're a victim, how could it be your fault, right? So how do you look at the entire situation, in the aftermath?
So I live my life trying to hold myself accountable in every situation that I'm in, whether or not I am the main problem or I'm the smallest problem. So I was always taught that, especially whenever I was young. I grew up around dysfunctional people. So you learn how to break generational curses as you get older. And so I can completely understand that I should have known as an OF creator and a quote unquote baby porn star what a herpes sore or a dried up herpes sore looks like, not to collaborate with somebody unless you get their full panel results. I completely understand that. But not only were me and Gucci collaborating, he also was speaking to me in a romantic manner and he was making romantic gestures. So
There's no but. Not bro, like, come on. Not because he's romantic. Now she just willing to take the diseases.
So
Did you get his name tatted? I seen a video.
it
Like,
did. It's covered now. But
wait,
it
were
was
you guys that much involved that you got his name tatted? Tatted though. If you tatted his name, you like this guy, right?
yeah. We were like at
That was
first
Paulie or
he was
something.
a
That's what
very
I'm
sweet guy. I got his name tatted 4 days into knowing him, and I know everybody's like,
Wow.
"Whoa, what?"
I'm out. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. I don't trust a word she's saying no more. Nope.
It has been documented that this man has a tendency to be aggressive.
Has he,
Whenever I was
well, sorry, has he hit you or
Wait
pushed
a
you?
minute. Now it's turning into something else. She got his name tatted. And then she found out he was a monster. No way.
Or shoved you or anything like that?
He has not hit me, but he did grab my hair and scream in my face that I don't know who I'm messing with. I can even have my friend vouch for me. I had to call my
That's normal.
friend in the middle of the debate, or
Right?
not the debate,
Or am I
the
just
altercation.
schizo?
Even though I was frozen, he was screaming at me. He was drunk. He was mad.
I watched you on the 20v1. They say you were known, which, again, I'm playing devil's advocate here. They say you're known to beat up. They said that's what they said about you. And matter of fact, you kind of, I want to shout out the YouTuber Sean something. I don't know if that was an old or new thing, but they said you were known to be aggressive yourself. So, you look nice and sweet here, but like maybe you're aggressive as well.
I can definitely say that I have developed a name for myself for being able to fight, yes, but I only really get in altercations, physical altercations, whenever I feel like
So she's calling him out for being aggressive, but she's aggressive. Interesting.
I am unsafe.
Okay.
Whenever somebody threatens me, I could take it there, but I'd rather not. I'd rather talk it out. But if things get physical, just know that it is not just, oh, I'm trying to be an aggressor. I'm being the aggressor. No. I'm pretty sure if everything didn't happen and things went well with the Gucci situation, his roommates could even vouch that anything that happened that night was because everything got out of hand, as far as the other two in the threesome. And I was in the middle
Jealousy?
and just went off. I just don't I don't really want to talk about this situation.
It's okay. Could you just give us like a broad timeline, because things seem to be unraveling really quickly. So you meet the guy, do a scene. He convinces you to come to Houston. You go to Houston with him pretty much the next day. Do a couple more scenes. 4 days later, you get his name tatted. When do you guys stop dealing with each other?
Yeah, like the absolute day, the last time that you guys actually.
Yeah, because it seems like you guys have not been
Talking up until that day and everything like that. And then my last message to him before I texted him, basically after I found out, was never contact me again.
okay.
On
Okay.
March 22nd.
And then hold on,
And
what
then
did you put under the net? You'll never. Sorry, under that you put something. What'd you put?
I don't know if I'm supposed to read that. Well, I said, you will reap what you sow. You know what you did, and one day God will handle you. You knew I wouldn't find out till later. I wonder how many others there were. You're sick and don't deserve your name, because his name means God is worthy to be prayed. Aluatosin. So
Oh, Gucci3rdleg means what? Wait, hold on. What?
my collab. The only other man I had sex with raw too is calling me. Can I answer?
Yes.
That's
Is
the
it not crazy that y'all
collab
chat?
that I had sex with raw.
She keep talking about all collab, this and that. Like she don't be niggas that she don't collab with. What? She just said she got love bombed by a porn star, nigga. If a porn star love bombing her, nigga, imagine all the niggas that's behind the scenes, nigga. Hitting it raw. Halloween coming up. Be careful. I hear niggas is passing out herpes. Okay, don't get tricked. Trick or treat.